back. I'm glad you could join us today. I'm Kayla.
I'm Big Daddy.
We are on the road headed to Shreveport, Louisiana today, traveling from Monroe, Louisiana. So we're going for a doctor's appointment. It's my infusion day where I will get hooked up and get an infusion. And I'll tell you more about that later. But we're on the road. We are running a little behind. Not as close to Shreveport as we should be at this time. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Even if I'm a few minutes late, it'll be okay. Hopefully. We'll get there when we get there. There ain't nothing we can do. But anyway, it is a nice day. It's not raining, and so that is a good thing because the last few times we've been on the road to Shreveport, it's been pouring down rain. So thankful for good weather today. It's actually a beautiful day. And so I hope you're having a good day. And I will see you again here in a moment. So we are here at the hospital in the smallest infusion room ever, but it's okay. They've done blood work and they have me hooked up to saline. So I'm getting that first to flush out everything, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, they've done the blood work, so the results come back for that. Then my doctor will come over from across the street. She will come over to see me and approve to go forward with the infusion. Big Daddy's sleepy. I'm sleepy. I never went to bed last night. I stayed up and was getting things done, and then by the time I was kind of winding down, I was like, well, it's time to get up. And then as I went to the bedroom this morning to get some things, Sassy thought we were going to bed, so here she come. Like, is it time for bed yet? Oh, and baby too. She was wondering why we didn't go to bed last night. So we're in a tiny room. Of all my years of coming here, I've never been in this tiny room before. So, yeah. It's alright. Yeah, it's tiny, but it's fine for us. We'll make do. And so we have a really sweet nurse today, as always, but we have a really sweet nurse, and she'll be back in a moment to check things out, and then hopefully the doctor will come on over so we can order the medication from the pharmacy and get going. I'll see you again throughout the day. Hey friends, so I did not record any more of the infusion because she came in there and gave me a Benadryl shot, prednisone, or some kind of steroid, and a big old cup of Tylenol to drink. And then about 15 minutes later, and started the medication. And then about 15 minutes later, I started itching. So she gave me another Benadryl shot, through my IV. And then the doctor came and we talked, or yes, I don't know. Mm-hmm. And then I was already pretty sleepy by then. And then she ended up, I told her the Benadryl, doesn't usually help me. That Vistaril helps better. So then she went and got me a Vistaril pill, a little tiny Vistaril pill to take, and it hit me. I could not hold my eyes open.
She went to sleep.
I said, okay, I'm fixing to go to sleep, but I better go potty before I go to sleep. I felt like a zombie. I mean, I just felt like I just got up out of my coffin and was walking around. I felt very unstable. Thank goodness that Big Daddy was with me. But I did feel very unstable and just like I could just drop it any minute. Got back to the room, got in the chair, got all covered up, the legs put out and all that, and I was out. When they'd come in the room, I would just be like...
Drool running down the chair.
I mean, I had a pillow and a blanket and all that, so I was really comfortable. Big Daddy was in a chair that's not so comfortable. Did you sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah. I woke up a couple of times and you was asleep, but I know you was playing on your phone a lot too.
Yeah.
He just had to get a new phone and he was trying to set it up and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, we slept the whole thing. And I even, she come in and finished the meds and started the next bag of saline to kind of push the meds on through. I couldn't even wake up. Normally I wake up during that time and I'm getting all my stuff together and getting ready to go. I couldn't even wake up. So we finally made it to the car and I'm waking up now. So
she'll sleep good tonight.
Yeah. So we're fixing to head to our hotel and check in. Well, we're going somewhere to try and find a drink, snacks, take to the hotel. And then we will meet you back at the hotel, friends. Here we are headed to our hotel, which is Boomtown. And it's a hotel and casino. We're just going for the hotel part, not the casino part. We just really don't have any interest in doing that. We joked about doing it, but in all reality, I'd rather buy something with my money than just throw it away. I can't see just going down there and throwing away money. I'd rather buy an art supply, an art book, an art coloring book. There's a couple that I, would like to get. So I'm just going to save my money for that. So anyway, we've never been to this hotel before, and so we're trying to find it and figure out where it's at. Just trying to follow the signs. It did end up starting raining on us today, so it turned off cool kind of tonight while we were out and about. We see the sign, Boomtown, up there. You probably can't read it, but that's what it says. So we're getting there. Casino hotels are usually nice, and usually they're not quite so expensive because they want you to go down and spend your money in the casino. And we're just not going to do it. And we don't know where we're going. We're lost. We didn't go the right way. We're going back by the garbage dumpsters. We turned around. We found the garbage dumpsters. I said, well, now we know where to hide the body if there is any. So we had to turn around and go back and find the front of the hotel. We're such nuts. But that's why they put steering wheels on cars so you can turn around. So I always tell Big Daddy when he goes the wrong way. I said, well, that's what the steering wheel's for, to turn around. It's really pretty property. Lots of trees. But it would be nice to sit out there when the weather, is good. Not too hot, not too cold. Not raining. And I don't know what's going on with all the rain, but there's some thunder every now and then too. And the TVs in the hotels don't have signal. We did go down and walk around the first floor just to see what was down there. And all the TVs at all the little sitting areas had the same error message that our screen had. There it is, Boomtown, with a hotel over there on the side, and that's That's where we're at. We can't do all that walking. It's a big old huge place. We went down to get whatever it is we was getting. Oh, just to see, and we was gone like 5 minutes at the max and come back up wore out. You thought we was dying. Oh, so Big Daddy goes in. He'd already paid for our room online, but he went in to register and tell him we were there, so we could go park and get our stuff. And we didn't think all that through, but we did come back and unloaded our stuff at the door of the hotel. Then he went and parked and came back. And so here we are. I think we was going to get some ice here or something. Yeah, Big Daddy's going to get me some ice because I'm spoiled that way. Thankfully he don't mind going to get me some ice, even though he was tired. Here's our hotel room. Nice little bathroom, dressing area, and then the restroom and tub. Very clean. Everything's really nice and clean. I don't have any complaints about the hotel itself. It's a big nice bed with lots of big old fluffy pillows. That's the desk I'm sitting in right now while I'm doing this voiceover, and while I did some coloring pages in a coloring page in a minute. It's a nice lamp, pretty lamps. Nice end table too, a nightstand. Then they have a little thing for the ice. The bucket goes there. A little refrigerator. All our bags on the floor. The TV. The dresser, but we don't ever put anything in the drawers because we're just here for one night. I tried to look outside, but you really couldn't see. But in the morning, it might not be foggy because I don't even know what our window's facing. So there we go. We're just gonna go down and just walk the first floor and see what's down there. There's a little ice room for this floor. I think each floor has one. The bottom floor might have had one with coffee in it and maybe a vending machine or something. Hey friends, it has been a very long day. We're sitting in the hotel room, and obviously Big Daddy thinks I'm talking to him. But we're in the hotel room, just getting ready to go to bed. We're tired. We're wore out tremendously. After my infusion, we did get a bite to eat. That was the first thing we'd ate, you know. And so we did that, and then we went to Ollie's to get some snacks for the hotel and drinks, which we got snacks but not drinks. Big Daddy likes these certain chips from Ollie's. Can I show that bag of chips? Can I show that bag of chips? They're nasty as can be. They're nasty, nasty chips. Are they chips or? I tried to taste one time and I was just like, oh, no. Here, I'll hand it right back to you. They're sesame chips, honey, pineapple, habanero. You used to say that about me.
Huh?
You used to say that about me.
Yeah, you got sour taste in there.
And now you say that about these nasty chips. He loves those things, and I don't know. I tried one, I just put it in my mouth and kind of moved it around to get the taste and then spit it out. I was just like,
keep these at Ollie's.
Anyway, so we went to Ollie's and got him some of those, and then ended up, I ran in Walmart and got us each a drink and a little bitty tiny gallon of chocolate milk. I guess it's probably about a pint or so. It's about a little bitty jug, but it looks like a real, a gallon of milk. Anyway, and yeah, we're just hanging out here in the room. We're both exhausted and, just trying to unwind, and we have to be out of here by 8 in the morning.
Be there. Well, yeah, out of here, baby.
Yeah, my doctor's appointment's at 8:30. It's not very far at all. It's just over the river, and we're there. So we need to leave here at 8 in the morning. You got enough pillows there, Big Daddy?
Huh?
You got enough pillows?
No. I'll take your room.
Don't take mine. So I'm drinking some Coke. I brought my cup. Big Daddy didn't bring his, so he's having to use the ones that the hotel have, with the coffee. They're just a little bitty paper cup.
Thank you.
And so I said, he was over fixing it. I said, I wouldn't mind if you fix me some drink. So he said, okay. And he was going to the bathroom. I said, here's my cup. And he said, oh, I thought you was going to use this. I said, no, I brought my cup. And he said, why didn't you bring mine? I said, because you're a grown man. And then he went over there and he spilt it and made a mess. While he was cleaning it up, I was sitting over telling him, don't worry about it. It's just ice on the floor. And then he brought my cup to me. He said, I thought you would have come got it since you're a grown woman. I'm not. I just look like a grown woman. I'm fixing to color a page in my Alice in Wonderland coloring book by Deborah Mueller. Telling y'all I love these coloring books, and so this is the page I think I'm going to color. It's the mermaid holding the rabbit, and the rabbit looks like he's being held hostage. That's the way the cats look when the little kids down the road that I do art with, when they come down, they just want to hold Sassy and Sissy and Phoebe so bad. Well, the cats can most of the time get away, but sometimes they catch them. And they're just holding the cats, and the cats look like they're being held hostage, and I feel so sorry for them. I'll let them pet them for a minute, but when I see the cats are like stressing out, I say, okay, let's put the cats down and let them run on and hide, because they don't really like that. But then they'll hold Phoebe, and I do let them hold the cats some, because the cats need to get used to people holding them or whatever. The cats don't like people. The cats don't even like my kids. They go and hide when my kids come over. So I do want the cats to get used to people, but when I see the cats are like, they totally do not like it, I'll tell them to put them down. Now, Phoebe, she likes it to a degree. She wants to be held and loved on. And she loves for the girls or Zeke to hold her and pet her. But River is a little bit rough. He's 7. And he sometimes gets a little bit rough. And she looks at me like, are you going to save me or not? So I had to tell him, let's put Phoebe down. We're here to do art. He minds me, though. He does. When I tell him, we're here to do art, not do that, whatever he's trying to do. And if he doesn't, immediately come back, I'll say, okay, yeah. I'll say, okay, well, if you're through with art for today, then I guess you can go on home. And then he'll come back up there and do art. So, I just had to get brave enough, and I was just say those things in front of his mom now, because, he needs to mind. He's there to do art. Anyway, so I'm going to try to tilt this down on my page and just sit here and color and chat for a moment. have my Prismacolors here with me in this book. I had got Tracy, when Tracy sent these pencils to me, she also sent a case for them, but I decided to use this case for my prisms. I had ordered this case, and I had got another case, and so I wanted to, put things in the cases that had the right amount of, enough things for them. Although that other one did, I went ahead and put these in this one. It is a daisy pencil bag, and so it's really nice. I like it. And the one that Tracy sent me, I'm gonna end up putting all my Crayolas and the things I got to go with my Crayola color pencils in it. And if you hadn't seen inside one of these, I'll just flip through and show you. So it's really nice. The one Tracy sent is the same thing. It's just a different, and because I like daisies and I'll be taking this with me a lot, I chose to do this one for my Prismas since, they'll be my favorite. Right? And then I chose to use the one that Tracy had sent me for the Crayolas. And then I have another one that I think is going to be for pens and markers, maybe. That's when it's mint green with flowers on it. I think it will end up having pens or markers. I don't know. I made a list at home of what I wanted to put in each one. So, and since I don't have good lighting, I'm just going to straight color. That's what I call it when I'm not doing shading or special, things. I just kind of call it straight color, straight coloring. So I think I'm gonna give her yellow hair since she does have yellow hair on the front, and I might go back over and do some strands a little darker, but I'm gonna put this a light layer of this yellow. Let me see if I can even see what I'm using. Lemon yellow. That's what I'm using on her hair. But I think I'll come back and do some strands, darker shades. But I just need to unwind, de-stress. What, Big Daddy? What'd you say?
No.
Talking to yourself?
Yeah.
Big one. I just need to unwind and de-stress. Big Daddy's had me under a lot of stress in his driving in Shreveport. His driving puts me under a lot of stress. We got there. I told him, I said, my blood pressure's going to be high, and I'm going to blame it on you. It wasn't, though. It was good. I sure would have blamed it on him and his driving and weaving in and out of traffic. I don't do that. I get one lane, which is the slow lane, and I stay in that lane. He does it. He goes from lane to lane to lane, back to that lane, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. I don't like driving like that. But yeah, I thought I would just sit down here and just, unwind for a moment. This relaxes me. You would not believe how much this does relax me. I mean, I was shocked. I really was. When I first started coloring, I was just like, that was just so enjoyable and just so relaxing. So at home, when I'm coloring, I don't look up at the TV too much, but I put it on something that I can listen to, but not really have to look at. Because when I watch a show while I'm coloring, I found that I did not see anything they were talking about. So I heard everything they said, I just didn't see. But anyway, when I'm crocheting, I can look up and see the TV, while I'm crocheting. I just look down to make sure I'm putting the stitch in the right place. If I can't feel it with my hands, most of the time, I can feel. But anyway, this is a great relaxing project for me. And yes, I was totally surprised by that. I didn't expect that at all. So tomorrow my appointment's at 8:30. I hope I can muster up enough energy to go to Joann's after that, because I have a gift card that I received in Happy Mail. So I want to go in Joann's and see what art books they have and stuff like that. So that will be fun if I can muster up the energy. The way I feel right this moment, I would think that I couldn't, but also after I get some sleep, I might. You know, I might feel different in the morning. I don't know. I might push myself to go and do it anyway, even if I don't feel like it. Because I want to. Anyway. What do you do when you need to unwind at night before you go to sleep, before you go to bed? What do you do to unwind? I used to crochet, but now if I tried to crochet before I went to bed, I think my blood pressure would be too high. I think I would be too frustrated from fighting it and struggling too much, so that's not what I need to do before I go to bed. I think I would be too frustrated and kind of a little bit upset. So I found this relaxes me a lot. I can do this and then I can go lay down and turn on my tablet and watch something. And I looked all over the house when I was getting my stuff together. I looked all over the house for my earbuds. I hadn't been using any earbuds at night because Big Daddy's, he can't hear. Once he takes his hearing aids out, he can't hear anything. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Huh? I don't have my ears in. What you need?
Nothing. I don't need anything. Just playing mind games. That's my hobby. That also helps me to de-stress. He can't hear me. Anyway, at night, once he takes his ears out and he gets in bed, he puts on his CPAP machine, which makes a lot of noise. It's running, you know, it makes a lot of noise when the power's on. And especially when he can't keep his mouth shut and it's making all kinds of noises. So I hadn't been using my earbuds. And I just buy those cheap Dollar Tree earbuds anyway. But I couldn't find any. But I think maybe the last pair I had messed up. After a while, they kind of get where they don't work. And you know, have to get another pair. So I think those had messed up and I just chunked them and never did get another pair. But most of the time, like, I'll have a backup pair somewhere in a drawer at my desk or my nightstand. And I looked and couldn't find any. I guess maybe I used them. So anyway, I didn't bring my earbuds. Saying all that to say, you got your CPAP machine set up?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I think he can hear what he wants to hear.
You just happened to say that a little louder.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
But then I said that lower and you heard it.
Huh?
And he has a habit of saying, huh, even if he did hear me. But I love that man anyway. I'm so glad you all enjoyed his reading story today. There was lots and lots of positive, encouraging comments, and I thank y'all for that so much, because he needed that. He needs to know his stories are good. he, you know, questions it. But his stories are good. I think he is an excellent writer. Like I said, he used to write for Value. What's that magazine you used to write for? What magazine did you used to put your stories in? Value. Wouldn't it Value something? Lord, we can't remember.
I'm trying to think. What was the name of it? Bayou Travel?
I don't remember.
I don't either. Mona was the editor.
I know, but I can't remember what the name of the magazine was. Anyway, he used to write for a magazine that we can't even remember the name of it. That's crazy. Anyways, I seriously can't think of the name of that magazine. So, I do try to encourage him in his writing because he questions it and he's like, oh, people probably won't like it or whatever, but I think it's very good and I'm proud of him. He enjoys writing and making up stories, so that's good. And I thank you all for watching his videos and giving him that positive feedback that he needed. Whether he knows it or not. So, no, I'm not talking to you. So I think I'm going to try to get him to read a story, have it, you know, upload it for every Sunday. That would just be 4 stories a month. So I think we'll do that. On Sundays, we'll have a Big Daddy story time. And if you want to watch it, you can. If you can't, you know, not interested in it, don't worry about it. Look at her hair on the front of the page. Which I can color it any color. I could have gave her purple hair if I wanted to. Sometimes I think about what colors I might want to use and have them ready, but then I just didn't on this. I was just ready to relax. Anyway, I was saying that I was going to Joann's tomorrow after infusion, and then we'll need to get a bite to eat, and then I hope we get on the road and head home. We could possibly be home just after lunchtime, and I would like that. I would like to get home in the daytime. That would work best for us and my animals. So maybe I'll do a shop with me at Joann's video, and then I'll show my haul of whatever I get. I know I want to look at art books and, you know, art supplies and see what they have, because I don't really know if I've looked at Joann's art supplies before. Usually they're just for yarn, and I don't need to get any yarn. And I'm using art supplies. So I'm trying to get all my art supplies out together and organized. So I've got to clean off my desk and rearrange it and get it set up, you know, where everything's convenient. I like her yellow hair. I am going to come back and put different shades of yellow on that. Her dress, I might do blue and white. And her bows and her hair blue with white stars. And then her shell, her mermaid tail, it goes off and around and back onto the page. So I might do it a lot of blues and purples and maybe some pink in there. Oh, those metallics would look good for that, wouldn't it? And there may be a few metallics in here, but it's not a whole, like a whole set. So I'll have to look and see what metallic purple and blue. I don't think it was a metallic pink in this set. It may be a metallic green. I'll look through and pull out all the metallics and probably use on that, because that would be pretty. Well, I have some pencils at home that I was going to review that are metallics, and I just might pull them out and review them and color with them in this book while I review them. That would work. That would work. So what I want to do? I don't know. I'm getting sleepy, so I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to go lay down and put something on my iPad, probably Monk. I like to watch Monk at night, or Reba, or some of them look Friends, or Seinfeld. Some of those on Netflix, you know, that are just little short shows. If I fall asleep, I fall asleep. I don't have to worry about it because I've already watched all the seasons of those shows multiple times. So I think that's what I'll do. And try to get some sleep since we gotta leave here at 8 in the morning. Probably need to set my alarm for like 7. But then I'll probably wake up in the middle of the night and can't go back to sleep and end up calling my friend Angela and talking to her. She's on vacation this week, but she is working like a man. She said, mowed her yard, weed eater her yard, cleaned out a shed, power washed her house, power washed the deck. She was going to stain her deck, but then it's been raining every day, so she hadn't got to do that. But she has worked. I said, you're going to have to go to work to get a break. She always does that. Which I know, you know, she's got this got to be done, and there's nobody there to do it but her. But yeah, she takes her vacations from work and works like a dog at home. But I'm proud of her. So anyway, guys, I will just put this away for now. I'm wore out. I thought I wanted to color more, but really it relaxed me too much and I'm getting sleepy. I love these cases for my pens and pencils and markers and stuff. You just zip them up. And it keeps everything safe in there, and it does have a handle. But I do put this bag into another bag so that I don't drop it or anything. So anyway, here we go. I'll probably do a reel on these bags after I get all my pencils. I have those 240 color pencils. And I did get a bag for those. I also got some more color pencils to go with those to complete that set. Not the same pencils, but just some more sets that go with color pencils. So anyway, guys, I will see y'all in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Whatever time you're watching this, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, friends. Love you all. And remember, it's a great day to enjoy your life. And I think I said that wrong. Bye, friends.